I don't know why nobody's talking about this, but I'm going to talk about it today, you guys. You know what? The MMC, the Millennial Midlife Crisis, or it could be the Millennial Money Crisis. It's 2024, and everybody knows we are all dealing with inflation. We are all dealing with high prices. Gas is high, food is high, living is high. And I think the millennials are really feeling it. Now, forget the millennials, the whole world is feeling it. But on this video today, I am here to educate you on 5 ways you can increase your impact, your income, and your influence and get your life together during this so-called recession in 2024. And understand, you do not have to be a part of the recession. You can choose not to join what people are saying is going on in the economy. But it's 5 things you need to change in your life to increase your impact, your income, and your influence to really take hold of your life and not be impacted by this election, by the high prices, and just the craziness going on in the world. So for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Benji. Rich is Marketing. I am 32 years old. I am divorced. I got 3 kids, and I am figuring it out just like you in this life. I actually live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is 30 minutes outside of Nashville. And I say I'm doing pretty well for myself. I got me a condo. I got me 3 food trucks. I got me some rental cars. I have a brand new tiny house that I'm renovating right now. And I also have a couple of more businesses that I operate. But even with me saying all that, I still am going through a difficult time right now. I ain't struggling, but my business it has been up and down for the last 6 months. You know what I mean? 2024, it has been a decent year. I can't complain, but I'm not going to act like everything has been peaches and cream and just straight great, because it has. I have had many setbacks. So anybody having setbacks, anybody having inconsistent months with their business, anybody feel like their business is not performing to the height that it should be, their business or your job, understand. Everybody's taking a hit right now. And that's why you're watching this video, so you can survive the millennial midlife crisis or the millennial money crisis. So let's hop straight into it, and I'm gonna give you guys 5 different steps, 5 different things that you can do right now to increase your impact, your income, and your influence, and start taking control of your life right now in 2024, while we have 2 months left before it's a whole new year, 2025. All right, you guys. Step number 1 is leveraging your assets. Right now, you should not be buying anything that you cannot afford. If you can't pay for it cash, you don't need to be doing it. So that means having high car notes, having high places to rent. It is not ideal to be having things that are costing you. So what I recently just did at the top of the summer, I just purchased another vehicle for $1,500, believe it or not, from a pawn shop, and I actually created an asset for myself. So what I chose to do was use the car that I purchased for $1,500. I now use that to rent out, and that'll bring me in roughly $800 to $1,000 a month. And that income was able to, I was able to leverage that income to pay off my Nissan Sentra, which is my main car, which I also use for Turo and for personal uses to go to my details. So leveraging what you have to not be spending as much. You know, if you have a high car note, if you can send that car note back and get a cheaper car note, you need to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? If you stay in an expensive place and you can't afford your rent, or it just costs too much, maybe you just need to downsize. You know, figure something out. You know, assets over liabilities, especially right now during the 2024 economy that is going crazy. All right, people. Next thing is downsize so you can maximize your savings. All right. So what that means, you need to I just mentioned in step 1 to leverage your assets. But if you can't leverage what you have as far as renting your car out or Airbnb a room out of your house, you need to downsize, get rid of some stuff. You know what I mean? What I chose to do recently, I chose to invest into a mobile trailer, and I'm actually converting it, and it's going to be a tiny house. So instead of me downsizing, I chose to purchase a miniature house, a tiny home, which I'm going to rent that out, and all the income from the tiny home, I'm going to use that money to leverage against my own rent so I can live rent free. So now I have an asset of 2 rental cars that are now paid off and they paid for themselves. And then I now just purchased a tiny home that I'm going to rent out on the side of my condo, so that now that can offset and pay for my rent. So basically right now I'm living rent free and no car note free, and just trying to go and maximize everything in my life right now. So I hope this is helping you guys. If this information is really helping you and you like what you're hearing, make sure you like or leave a comment below, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube or my social media. And you can follow me at Benji Rich is Marketing, and my YouTube channel, Money Moves Marketing and Manhood. But let's go ahead and get to step number 3, baby. All right. So step number 3 is going to be smart shopping and essential shopping. So I've been doing this, but I don't shop at Walmart. I don't shop at Kroger's. I actually shop at Sam's Club or Gordon's. These are wholesale food. These are wholesale food grocery stores where you're buying in bulk. Yes, it does cost you more, but the food lasts you longer. So it would be ideal to purchase a deep freezer, so that way when you're purchasing more meat, more vegetables, more fruit, more anything, you can actually you can freeze it, so that way it lasts longer and you're getting a better cost on it than going to Walmart or going to your traditional grocery store to get your food. Or also make sure you're going to the farmer's market where you can get fresh food and fresh ingredients, which is going to be better because it's fresh, locally grown. You're helping your community, and I would think the price would be a little bit better than going to a big corporation like Walmart, Kroger's, or any of your grocery stores. All right, you guys, we're going to go to step number 4 about how we can change and impact your life right now in 2024 during this recession that you don't have to be a part of. Step number 4 is going to be affordable clothing, and making sure you are buying things that are necessities that you actually need, you know what I mean, that are quality and last long. Well, clothes right now for adults and kids are just high across the board, even when it comes to shoes. But what I have done to save a lot of money each and every month, I spend about $100 to $200 a month on my kids, and I buy them new clothes every month, and I buy them from Shein. And the reason why I buy them from Shein is because Shein has amazing prices because you're getting them from across seas. You know, yeah, China is shipping them, and they're being shipped from a United States factory. But ultimately, the reason why they have better prices than America is because they're slaving them people over there in them factories, and they getting it done for cheap. So they selling it to us for cheap, for $5 to $10 per outfit. You know what I mean? When you can go to Walmart or Target and you're going to spend $20 for one outfit for your kid. Mind you, I have 3 kids, so I got to make sure I'm shopping essentially for their clothing, for their eating, for everything, because it all adds up. If you didn't know. All right, you guys, and right now we're going to come to our last thing. Is going to be step number 5. And the step number 5 is really turning your content into cash, making your experience, sharing your experience with the world, because you're not the only one going through what you're going through. As I just mentioned in the beginning, I'm 32 years old. I got 3 kids. I'm divorced. There are plenty of men that are 32, they got kids, they divorced, and they have went through the same similar situation, and they don't know how to get out, and they don't know what to do during this troubling time of the economy. You know, I've had a few friends actually be evicted, and they're figuring their way out. I had a few friends move back in with their parents. I've had a few friends move in with strangers. You know what I mean? It is very rough and tough right now in the economy. But the thing is, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And guess what? The shit ain't that deep. You got to stand up. So the question is, what are you willing to give up to go up? What are you going to do to get to the next level? So if you like this video, if this information was helpful, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys leave a comment or a like down below. And I will be releasing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this YouTube channel called Money Moves Marketing and Manhood, where we help people like you start, grow, and scale your life, your business, and your spirit piece by piece. So make sure you get tapped in, make sure you get wrapped in. And if you like what you're hearing, I have a community called Content to Cash University, where you can be around like-minded individuals like myself. And right now, it is actually $49 a month. So if you want to gain access to information, motivation, encouragement, a great community, and courses to help you increase your impact, your income, and your influence, this is the group for you, Content to Cash University. But until then, I'll see you on the next video, which I'll be releasing on Monday. November 3rd or 4th, somewhere around there. But until then, peace out.